Welcome back to the Mad Chad channel. This is Mad Chad, of course. And right now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Ghostbusters new trailer that just got launched yesterday, starring Kirsten Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Melissa McCarthy. It's a all-female reboot, which I guess Hollywood plans to do with actually some other movies as well. With new age feminism and the progressives, they want to take old established movies and replace the male stars with female stars. We just saw this with Star Wars, with the new Star Wars lead. Um, so I have no problem with an all female cast. I do have a lot of problems with this trailer. I'm going to show you the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. We're just going to watch that first because it would make sense if you haven't seen it to watch it. So let's just watch it.
It's a class for reparation. It's okay. She seems peaceful. My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics. That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
We have dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal. Now there's sightings all over the city. There are people out there that need our help. Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Erin, no one's better at quantum physics than you. We can provide a real service.
I'm joining the club. You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York. And I can borrow a car from my uncle.
You didn't disclose that the vehicle was going to be a hearse.
It's a Cadillac!
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh.
Did you want to?
Sorry. I'll let you.
Next time.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity. And we might be the only ones who can stop it.
Holtzman, come on.
The hat is too much, right? Is it the wig or the hat?
There's a bigger picture at hand here. These ghosts can possess the human form.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar! Get out of my friend, ghost!
Ow, that's going to leave a mark.
The power of pain compels you!
Well, that was just fucking awful. Yeah, that is really shitty. If you're a fan of the original Ghostbusters, the main reason why I think especially the first one. I mean, people don't. A lot of people don't like the second Ghostbusters. I don't have a problem with it. I thought it was pretty okay. The first one is, I mean, it has like above an 8 point rating on IMDb. It's universally beloved. The big reason why I like the original Ghostbusters is because of the tone. When I was a little kid, that movie actually scared me a little bit. I mean, the tone, it reads as kind of like Poltergeist, would probably be a good comparison. The tone where, it really plays like a horror movie, like a scary movie. And then what they do is they use sarcasm, they use wit, as humor to bring it into a comedy. So it's a mixture. It's a good. And this tone, I mean, I don't give a fuck if it was an all male cast. If it was Chris Pratt and fucking Channing Tatum and whoever the fuck else you want to throw in there, If there was still this tone like that, and they were going for that kind of humor, I would have still took a big ass shit on it. 72,000 likes, 107,000 dislikes. It has over 30,000 more dislikes than likes. This does not happen to popular franchises. The last Fantastic Four movie, which was considered one of the fucking worst movies ever made, ever, especially comic books, didn't have this bad of reaction to the trailer. And that movie was fucking titty. This trailer is not good. And if we're gonna get into a thing where anytime that there's females involved with the leads, and the mainstream response is that doesn't look good, and then your reaction to that is you're a fucking sexist pig, I mean, that's just not constructive to our society. You want to talk about equality? Listen, Adam Sandler's Pixels, that trailer, and that's what this fucking movie looks like. These fucking ghosts right here. Let me turn this volume down. This ghost, let me show you this ghost right here. Or this, whatever the fuck this thing is. It is right here. I mean, that's fucking terrible. That's fucking awful. That has nothing to do with a female cast. This is fucking awful. Whatever the fuck this is, I mean, that's just absolutely garbage. And again, this is a Ghostbusters franchise that is beloved by millions of people. And they just literally took a big old shit on it. And you're going to call people sexist and bigots and shit because they're saying that this new fucking reboot of a beloved franchise looks terrible? That's fucking garbage. And you're a shitty fucking cunt if that's what you're doing. If you're someone that says that someone calls someone sexist for not liking this, you're a fucking cunt, guy or woman. And I see, the man tears for the new Ghostbusters. No, we're not saying it's because it's a female cast. It's fucking shit. This is a fucking shit trailer. This does not lie. But when you look at it, and you look at fucking Ghostbusters sexist, YouTube reactions, sexist, back off, men, they're scientists. Sexist. Everything is sexist. If you don't like it, just look at this dumb shit. I want to show you this shit right here. This is something that I saw Googling. How to talk about the new Ghostbusters movie with friends, family, and commenters. For one thing, what the fuck do we need an article about that for? Ghostbusters is a difficult topic to help you through the next few months. The funny thing, Ghostbusters is not a fucking difficult topic. It's a fucking movie about people that have fake jobs cleaning up the city of ghosts. That's not a real job. It's not a difficult topic to discuss with your families. You might want to discuss about the presidential race with your family. You don't want to discuss fucking Ghostbusters. Hey, you seen the new Ghostbusters trailer? Yeah, it fucking sucks. Well, you're a fucking sexist. There we go. What a family fucking time that was. Here we go. When a woman expresses an opinion on the internet. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. For example, here is something I would say to a boy on the internet. I totally understand the impulse to be horrified when someone decides to make what you consider a superfluous remake of a movie that is important to you. However, maybe all the boys should try to understand that despite the success of Tina Fey's Bridesmaids and Amy Schumer's big-budget comedies with all-female casts are still very rare and exciting. It's more exciting than a film starring women is being marketed as a tentpole of this summer's blockbuster, which is unprecedented. So that's what it is. This is not about making a good movie. That was never the goal of this. This is very obvious by the target audience, the Tumblr audience, the social justice warrior audience, the feminist audience. The goal was never to say, hey, let's take Ghostbusters and make a really cool, remake, reboot. That's not the goal. And Sony, by the way that they've handled this, deleting comments on YouTube, which if you want to check that out, we can look here. Sony deleting negative comments. So look at this. Ghostbuster trailer post today. Sony deleting loads of comments. This is Reddit's. And it wasn't just like they were deleting comments like, fuck females, fuck, all these like sexist, really bad comments. That wasn't it. I mean, they were literally deleting comments where it was like, I think this trailer looks really bad. Deleted. And you can go on here and see that for yourself. Let's see here. I have... Yeah, I mean, I've seen people say on here that that they've been deleting comments. People have had to repost multiple times and whatever. I mean, it's their YouTube page. They might as well just disable comments. That's going to be because what's going to happen is they're going to end up getting trolled to the point where they're not going to be able to keep up with it. So they might as well just disable comments because you want to silence people and avoid criticism. That's not the way to go on the internet. That you're going to create more of a backlash. Just like if you're trying to sell me something and I say, hey, that doesn't really look good to me. And then your reply to that is, well, you're a sexist piece of shit. That's not going to make me want to buy your product any more than I already had. Maybe tell me something that I'm missing. Maybe tell me something about this trailer that is actually good that maybe I'm just not getting. But instead, I'm a CIS white male gender, white male privilege, piece of shit, pig ass, punk ass bitch, or whatever the fuck else you want to call me, because I don't think the new Ghostbusters looks good. I think it shits on the originals. I think that the writing is very lazy. It's a bunch of lazy jokes, really lazy acting, and again, it looks like pixels. It looks like a bad Adam Sandler movie. It's really, really disappointing as a fan of the original. But not to be outdone. So if you don't like this, you're sexist, right? So we've established that. If you're a guy, you don't like the new Ghostbusters movie, you're sexist, you hate women, you want all women to die. But there's a big plot twist in this. Social justice warriors, they can't even help but fight with themselves. Ghostbusters, and here's the plot twist, is a disgrace, and it's not because of the all-female cast. Well, what could have been? Well, it's because Leslie Jones's character, who is the only black character that seems to be in this whole entire fucking movie, is your stereotypical loud, angry, kind of dumb, middle-aged black woman who is really loud, and that's really what her character is. Like, if you had to describe her character, a loud black woman. That's what she is. She's not a scientist. She's the only one of them that's not smart. She even says at one point, and I quote, "Y'all are really good with that science stuff, but I know New York, and my uncle can let me borrow his car." Yeah, I mean, that's pretty stereotypical. Now, I'm not one to get offended. Leslie Jones on Twitter was literally defending her role, saying that, she said that on Twitter she was replying to all the social justice warriors saying that she didn't have a problem with her role, and she was even telling people to shut the fuck up. But there are a bunch of people, if you go on Twitter and type in Ghostbusters racist, you'll get hundreds of tweets about Ghostbusters being racist because of Leslie Jones' character. So now we're at a point where if you like the new trailer, you're racist. But if you don't like the new trailer, you're sexist. If that doesn't sum up the overly sensitive outrage, social justice warrior type America that we live in now, nothing will. But in the end, like I said, this Ghostbusters trailer sucks. It's going to be a big flop. The only reason why it won't is because these feminists and these Tumblr people will end up just going and paying money, and they might even go one or twice. Even if they deep down inside think the movie does suck, or like, oh, I hate myself, this movie really fucking sucks, but I'm going to see it because I have to prove right and wrong. The movie will flop based on the reaction to it. I mean, people are really pissed off. It's funny because I went to their original Ghostbusters trailer from 1984, and there's just comment after comment after comment after comment with people on there saying, I had to come watch the original trailer because I had to wipe the bad taste out of my mouth from watching this. And I feel the same way. It's really bad. I actually want to watch the original movie again because I haven't watched it in quite some time. Um, Again, the tone. That's the main thing that is the difference between why people don't like this as much. If they would have kept with that same, where it's you're taking the ghost theory seriously, and you're saying the ghosts do exist, and then you have these scientists, engineers, and their original one was a psychiatrist. You have these people come in and they have to fight ghosts, and there's humor about it, but it still tries to take itself seriously, which actually ends up making it funnier in the end because they try to take it seriously. That's what glued all the humor together. This just looks like, ha ha ha, this is Ghostbusters light. Um, this is terribly CGI'd ghosts with Melissa McCarthy doing the same thing she does in every movie, and Kristen Wiig as Kristen Wiig. I mean, she's literally playing herself as a scientist. There's no character there. Kate McKinnon looks like she might have something with her character. She might be one of the bright spots in the movie. And actually, Leslie Jones I find very funny. And I was really happy to see what she was, putting a lot of the social justice warriors in their place today. You know, telling them to pretty much shut the fuck up, quit being outraged about everything. Um, Despite the fact that she's playing the most stereotypical black character in the world, probably will have a spot or two in the movie which will really make you laugh. But man, it's bad. And it deserves all these dislikes. And remember, if you don't like it, you're a sexist pig. If you thought it was good and perfect, you're racist. Or maybe you're just fucking delusional and you have no good taste in movies. That's where we're going to end this stat, though. I appreciate you stepping in. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more videos in the future. Give me a like, comment, and you can always hit me up on Twitter at MadChad412, and we'll see you out there.